Are you guys both on Clubhouse?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I feel like okay, I got on Clubhouse in like I think November, maybe November or December, and it was way different back then. Like it was still just fully networking. And then I don't know when the moan rooms and the titty contests started, but it completely changed the vibe of the app. But yeah, for a long time, I was super networking on there.
Okay, I have a question for you, Tresor, about that. Would you rather find your girl in a moan room or find out your girl is giving money to men who are moaning?
I would rather my girl be the one giving money, because at least she holds the position of power, so it's not as bad as my girl.
Okay, what if it's your money though? What if you're the one?
Oh, no. Then we have an issue. But you can't be the one on stage in the moan rooms moaning for $200. Like, what are you doing?
Have you been in those moan rooms, Big Mish?
I have not.
I heard about the moan rooms and I wasn't sure, but then I saw it one time and I was like, it can't be. So I clicked it.
I've definitely been in a couple.
Were you moaning?
No, I was in the audience. I was not moaning. And I don't even think the guy moan room started until recently. Like it was mostly just the women.
It's crazy.
So how does that work?
So the woman
start moaning and then you send money to them.
No, so this is what they'll choose, like the best moaners. Like the woman will be like, okay, just pretend I'm riding your dick right now, and I want you to tell me how you sound. And then the men, I'm not even gonna moan on this, but the men are they're doing their thing. And then they call up other contestants to do their thing, and they send money to the winner.
That's very different. Now I'm gonna look up for those rooms.
All I know is I would rather catch my man cheating than to catch him in a moan room.
No, okay, I'm not gonna let you do that.
Nah.
No way.
I'm
cheating?
Yep.
Cheating, then just being in a little moan room, that's nothing.
That's huge. I do not want my man on stage moaning for some strangers.
You would rather get cheated on, but
yep. Use a condom though.
Okay, you're gonna need to explain that one, because I don't think the embarrassment of being cheated on is that's way worse than just.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Listen,
unless you're looking at the
men cheat.
Where it's public embarrassment.
Men cheat. That's a known fact.
Yeah.
Room.
Well, I mean, me as the president of the Faithful Black Man Association, I cannot agree with this.
Okay, but let's say 50. Let's keep it conservative. Let's say 50% of men cheat. 1% of men go in a moan room on Clubhouse and start moaning.
I would not say all of them.
Yeah, but that's just like the moan room is just something that you could just be like, yo, you're being a weirdo, cut it out, and then it's done.
No,
getting cheated on, and plus, I definitely have to disagree.
Big Mish, you would want your man moaning?
Neither moaning nor cheating. Neither. I don't want that guy at all.
No.
I get the moaning aspect. I get what you're saying, Izzy. The moaning aspect of it, that's kind of creepy and weird. And it's public embarrassment. Persons in the rooms are hearing him. But the cheating, I get it. Cheating is tough. That one hits you different. So.
At least the cheating, at least, is just like the other woman and me who know about it. But the moan.
Since when? Do you really think it's just the other woman and you that know about it?
Okay, what the moan room has.
Especially okay. So what about this type of situation? Yeah, your man was moaning in the moan room, but you got cheated on. But this isn't just like you got cheated on. This is like how Jada and Lil Baby was doing, and Tiana Trump came on Twitter and said, yeah, this is why I'm smashing your man. And now it's a viral story, and now the whole internet knows you're getting cheated on. You should just took the little moan room with 200 people.
I don't know.
Now 50,000 people know you got cheated on.
I don't know about that. I don't know. That moan room is just, once I step in that moan room and I hear my man's moan, no, turned off.
Lakeith Stanfield was moaning in one of the rooms.
Was he?
Yeah, and I don't know why he's doing that, because he doesn't need the $200. Like, you're rich, bro.
Maybe he was joking.
He was probably playing around.
He was serious.
Nah, he was joking.
I don't believe that. I didn't receive.
All I know is if I'm ever broke, you might find me in that room.
Yeah, you
I don't
gotta
want a man, like as a man, I don't think you should be in there. Double standards,
Definitely
whatever.
not. Definitely no, you shouldn't. I agree. Whenever you have time, just go on YouTube and type in Lakeith Stanfield Moan Room, and I guarantee it's there.
I'm
See,
looking
and
for
that's the thing too. They screen record. They're screen recording those rooms.
It's supposed to be a private app, but it has not been. It's all over the internet.
One time I was in a room. I was on Instagram and I was screen recording something there, but I guess it shows up on Clubhouse as I was screen recording in Clubhouse.
Mhm.
I was kind of embarrassed because I was like, I don't want the speakers thinking I'm this weirdo going to leak their conversation.
No, but you can't see. Well, like when it shows
I got a
the
warning.
notification. Yeah, but only you can see it though. Like other people don't know that you're screen recording.
Oh, phew. I was like, oh my God, they think I'm weird.
Clubhouse definitely changed a lot. It was definitely a great place to definitely network and meet people and find ways to make money. Now it's too much.
Still is. I mean, it still is. It depends on who you follow for real. Like that's why I don't even like following people that I really know unless you're someone that I actually would talk to. I'm not just gonna follow you because then it just turns into Twitter and Instagram again. The whole point is to meet people that you don't know.
You have to follow like what you want to see. Because if you follow your friends who are interested in aliens and stuff, that's all the rooms you're gonna see too.
So my next trending topic, 5 Brampton friends won $14 million in total. So my question for you is, how would you divide the money amongst 5 people if you won $14 million? So would it be equally? Would you get the most? How would you sort out the funds?
Is there any context to this? Like,
how they end up winning this money, they went to a restaurant and they received a fortune cookie and it had the numbers on the fortune cookie, and they decided to buy the lotto ticket and they promised one another that they were going to split it. But to be honest with you, I got the fortune cookie, like I'm the one who got it, I probably would get a little bit more than everyone else. That's just me. But how would you split the money?
I feel like,
who bought the ticket?
They didn't mention who bought it.
Whose idea was it to go to that restaurant?
They didn't mention that as well.
Exactly.
The article that
consideration.
I don't know. Like, yeah, there's like a million different like nuances that you could probably think. But I just feel like, just to save the hassle, just bust it down equally and let everyone just go about their way. Because I wouldn't even want, like, at the end of the day, each of us is still getting how many millions of dollars. Like, so I don't think it's worth the arguments and the headaches and everything. If we were all there and it was like a group decision that, we should buy this lotto ticket, and everyone said, yeah, let's do it. Just share it equally.
How old were these people? First of all, I just want to know, how old were they? Does it say?
Age matters too, girl.
Age matters because age does matter because it's always old people winning.
No, they're young. They're young. Oh. Young friends.
Okay, shout out to them.
What if you bought the fortune cookie? What would you do?
Me?
Yes.
See, why I'm saying that I would just do it equal is because if I took myself out of it and I was one of the other friends that like didn't buy it, I would hope that they would just be a real one and just everyone just get the same amount. So I would do it.
14 mil is a lot though. Even if the person said, okay, I'm gonna take about 7 mil and I'll split the rest between everyone else. Imagine you getting probably 2-3 mil. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but like there's no way that you can escape the arguments from that. Like that money will definitely make you fall out, especially if these are like your good friends. I don't want this to be like what makes us fall out. Like, we're all becoming millionaires. Just hold your little 3 million and go about your way.
So I have a next question for you then. What if all your friends found out that you won 14 mil? The persons who weren't at the restaurant, would you give them a piece?
No, you were not involved at all. You're not getting anything. No, they're not getting anything.
Then you're losing them too, because they're gonna want some.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, in terms of like the prize money, you are not getting anything if you are not involved. Like, I might, nice you with something, buy you something, go on a little Turks and Caicos, but you're not. No. If you were at home, like you didn't. It's not my fault. Especially, I would be sick if I just decided not to come to the restaurant that day. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna miss this one. And then that's when you ended up winning the money.
Yeah, no.
What I've always said, if I win the lotto and it's a huge amount of money, I would ask each of my friends to lend me $20, just to send me 20. And whoever sends me the money, I'll just send them back $1 million. Just as a gift. If I'm asking you for 20 and you can't even give me 20, why should I give you some of my lot of money?
But what if the friend doesn't have 20?
Find it for me.
Or what?
I give you 2 weeks. I'll time it for you.
You have to see. You'd have to give me a legitimate reason. Like I would, of course, I'd ask why. If you were like, "Yo, can I have 20?" I'd be like, "Why?" If it's something legitimate, of course, it's $20. Like, but if you just said some foolishness, then I might not send it just off of just.
Then you're missing out on the million that she's about
That's
to
crazy.
send you.
And I don't ask for money. I never, ever, ever ask for money. So if you see me probably asking my friends, they will know something is up. And they will know Big Niche is up to something.
I don't even have a lot of friends to begin with. So I don't have a lot of friends to begin with. So if I win the lotto, they're getting a large amount because it's not like I have to split it between a lot of people. They're going to get a large amount.
If I win that type of money, though, I wouldn't even really want people knowing, just in general, like my family and everything, because then now my mom wants me to send 50 barrels back home, and then
your mom is Jamaican?
This person, my mom's Jamaican. So then this person needs something and that person needs something, and if I could have it that way, I would just want everyone to just assume that I'm broke, so no one asks me for anything.
Would you rather be wealthy but nobody knows about it, or just okay rich but everyone knows you for your talent? Like they know your comedy, your writing, your creating skills.
Honestly, at the end of the day, like, yeah, you love it and you do the craft because you love it, but it's about the money. Like, so I'd rather be wealthy because I can still do those things even if no one appreciates it. Like,
now that we're actually on the topic of wealth, if you were to have millions of dollars, what's the most Canadian asset you would purchase?
A Canadian house, because these shits are expensive.
Probably no. You know what I would get? I'd get a top of the line snowblower.
Ooh,
or like a heated driveway, or like a sick snowblower or something. Just so, because I can't do the snow. I hate the whole snow business. So like heated floors, or like a super super sick like one of the ones that you could drive or something. That's probably.
But you can't use those unless it's a lot of snow.
But it is, well, yeah.
They suck. That's the worst part about snowblowers. Yeah. You can only use it when it's a lot of snow.
Yeah, so probably the driveway.
You got a shovel.
What about you, Izzy?
A house. The Canadian houses, GTA homes are expensive. That's the first thing I'm getting.
Okay. The most Canadian thing I would buy is a Timmy's franchise.
That's a good idea.
You see, every time you make me look bad with these questions,
I thought we just meant like a little something. I didn't know.
Girl's coming. She's building her empire while we're getting a house.
Yeah, like generation. You're talking generational wealth.
I would donate money to the poor as well.
Girl, bye. Stop trying to make us look bad.
Seriously, I would. Damn. Okay, let's move on to the next question then. So if we're linking, that is our next segment. So my question is, have you ever been in something toxic, and have you ever been in any form of entanglement?
I mean, I feel like all of my situations are entanglements because I don't really I've been single for 8 years. I think 2021, this makes like 8 years. So technically they're all entanglements. It's just not really my thing. You know, I'm very comfortable being single, and I'm still very selfish with my time. So I've just been chilling. I don't really see a point. And right now, with my career and how focused I am on everything, I don't feel like I have the time to properly, to develop a relationship like that. But toxic, I feel like I have.
Are you the toxic one?
No, I am never the toxic one.
Oh, you like toxic girls?
I guarantee that I am not the toxic one. I can't say that I don't, but I want to stay away from them. But I just feel like that's something you more learn over time than at the beginning. It's not like I see, oh, she's toxic, I'm going to try to holler at her. But I've definitely been involved with a few where the toxicity is just, spewing out. There's been a lot of situations.
I feel like entanglements are always toxic. They just seem like entanglement just toxic.
Well, it depends. It depends what type of person you are, because I'm very I'm very emotionally detached. So I could be in a little situation like that and be cool. Like, I'm not going to be the one that's tripping.
But that's what makes it toxic. When you're emotionally detached, she's emotionally attached.
But that's like, it's about the communication. Like, if I told you what it was already and you're still like, and you agree, because we obviously wouldn't even be in a situation if you didn't agree to the terms and conditions, you know? So if I told you what it was already and you agreed to the terms and conditions, and now down the line you want to try to switch it up and do like a girlfriend audition and now get mad that I don't want to
she got to know you and she fell for you.
Yes, I know I'm an amazing person. I agree. But
it's the confidence for me.
But the thing is, you have to communicate that, because I would never stop. Like, my thing is, I'm not one of those people that's gonna stop you. Like, if you just said, yo, this isn't working anymore, I can't do it. Like, I either want this or nothing, I'd be like, okay, and then we make that decision. But don't get mad at me now that I don't want to cuff you after you took too long and you caught all these feelings. Like, that's not my fault.
So why have you been single for 8 years? Like, you haven't met a girl who you're like, I really want to wife her? Like, she lets you, she gives you the space to work on your music and your craft. She supports you. She's like your best friend. You never had someone like that?
I can't say that I've never met like wife. I've definitely met wifeable people over the years, but I just like, I'm very, very comfortable being single, and to take me out of that, you would have to make me feel a way that like would just put me on a different level, and I haven't felt that yet. Because there's definitely, I feel like I've known people, or I know people that like, yeah, we could have a cool little relationship, but I look forward like, yo, is this really gonna last, or is this really worth it at this point in my life? That's the thing. A lot of things come down to timing. Because even right now, like, I plan on moving, or at least spending a majority of my time out of Toronto within the next year. It would have been this year if Corona didn't happen. So it's like, if I know a girl right now that's wifeable and I would wife her, but I know I'm literally moving in like 6 months, what's the point of me getting in a relationship? You know, I'd rather just not like do that.
Damn.
That's just how I think. Like, I'm not really a selfish person in that way. And the way I see it is like, you know, say it's like you're a tree, right? And just stay with me.
You almost lost me. I'm not even gonna lie.
All right. It's like, the way I see it, it's like you're a tree and you have branches, and other people are birds, and birds will come and go. Some of the birds stay, some of the birds leave, but you're the tree and you're always going to be there. You kind of just have to accept the fact that some birds are going to stay, some birds are going to go. You don't own any of these birds. You only are in control of yourself. So that's kind of just how I live my life, just through the experiences.
Or you did mention that there are times that you would communicate to women that, you know, this is the situation, but they're not really taking that information from you. Why do you feel like there's some form of barrier with women whenever a man says this is what it is, but they want to do otherwise?
Because I feel like a lot of women, and obviously not all, I just feel like a lot of women, one, you guys claim you want the truth. You don't really want the truth. There's like a level of ignorance, or like, you know, that you guys want to have, because sometimes the truth is going to hurt your feelings, and you guys don't want that. And also, I feel like a lot of women think that they could change a man. So you might say, yeah, no, I'm cool with, you know, just being friends with benefits or whatever. But in the back of their mind, they're like, yeah, no, I'm going to make him fall in love with me. And then when that doesn't work, now you're upset.
I'm not even going to lie. This is what it is. We're competitive. We like competition, and we like to think we're the best. So it's like when the guy says, I don't want anything serious, we're like,
I'll show him.
Yeah, I'll show you.
That's a recipe.
Exactly what happened.
That's a recipe for going outside. I personally don't
care. Like, if a guy, I really respect a man who says it like it is.
You don't try to like,
information. That's it for me.
So if he says like, "Oh, I don't fall for women," you don't think in the back of your mind like, "Please."
No. And usually, if he said he doesn't fall for women, what am I gonna do? Okay, let's move on. I don't.
First thing I think when a guy says, "Girls, I don't really fall for girls easily," I'm always thinking like, You never met me.
I mean, no matter what, I'm gonna think that I'm very special, just like you. You're special too, but I would never try to compete. Me personally, I just won't do it.
It's not a good idea.
If he told me that he's not looking for anything, then that's what it is. He's not looking for anything. If he comes back in my life and all of a sudden he wants something, I'm not gonna really trust it too, because you did tell me from the jump that you didn't want
for you. That means he fell for you.
And that doesn't mean he fell for me. It could have been a situation where he was probably talking to a thing and it didn't work out, so he's coming to me. You know what I mean? Like, you never know how guys are thinking.
You have to be very, for guys and girls, you have to be very aware of the double back. When someone's not really with it and then they leave for a period of time and then come back and try to talk to you again, whatever situation they were just in, fell through, and they're trying to, I'm not with that at all.
Yeah.
Really? Or they moved on and they're like, damn, I left a good one behind, and they came back.
It's possible. Like, it's not that it's not possible. I think it depends on the person and just the context of the situation, because that definitely is possible. But sometimes people just think that, you know, they could just keep you on the bench for a while and go do what they want to do and think they could just come back whenever it's time. No, sir, not me.
So, Tresor, have you ever made a song about a woman?
The technical answer is yes, but have I made a song like inspired by them off my own merit? No, but yes, one of my friends is a tattoo artist, and then she said she would bless me with a good deal if I made a song about her. So I said, okay, I did, and I did it in like 10 minutes. And the song is a banger, by the way. But I'm conflicted about putting it out because, like, now, like, the song is literally titled her name.
Do it.
So, nah.
Do it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It.
I don't know, man.
That's a funny story behind the song. Like, people could be listening to a love song and they're like, damn, this is deep. And then they Google, like, why did he make this song? And then they find the reason. It's like, damn.
Yeah, maybe. But there's a lot of, behind the scenes stuff to where I couldn't even just put it out right now. The beat that I have it on, one of French Montana's producers sent it to me. So I'd have to change the beat, and then it would be a whole process. But it's possible that at some point in time it could come out, because the song is a bang.
I say put it out.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And then in Clubhouse, you could play it, for those rooms where you play your music.
I hate those rooms. I would never, ever. No, I hate them.
Because it's like listening to people's music.
Like, yeah, but like, come on, bro. The quality is not going to be the greatest. Like, it's just, you don't even know the taste of the people that you're playing the music for. Like, nah, I'm good with the music playing rooms.